Okay, well, it's May 23rd, and that's planting time. Judging by the calendar, that should be planting time here in Pennsylvania. But man, let me tell you, it's cold. Woke up, it was 37 degrees this morning. That's still a little cold for corn, but that's what I'm going to do today, right over there in that bed. Zoom in a little bit. That little 4-foot by 8-foot bed, that's going to be all corn. I'll do that today, and I'll show you a little bit about it. I got a lot of work out here in the garden. I just wanted to show you one thing real quick before I get started, and then I'll come back and we'll do that corn bed, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. But this right here, you remember my very first video making that asparagus bed? Well, there's the asparagus coming in nice. Now what I wanted to mention about this is I will not cut any asparagus off this year at all, none at all. I'm just going to feed that. I'm going to keep composting on top of there and feed them well and let those roots get nice and healthy. And then next year they say you can take some. I might take a tiny percent, but mainly I'm going to let it go next year also, and by the third year I'll be ready to harvest. Okay, so here we go. I'm ready to plant this little bed of corn here. I'm planting a 4-foot by 8-foot bed of corn, and you really don't want to go any smaller than that. Corn needs to be pollinized. That's the most important thing. If you plant a couple of stalks of corn, they'll grow, but you're not going to get good corn on it. I've done this several times in a 4-foot by 8-foot bed, and it works out perfectly. Now here are my seedlings. I don't know if you watched my earlier video when I planted these. About 2 weeks ago, I planted these inside. I wanted to get a little bit of a jumper in the season, and I got them going. The problem I had was, and this is a weird problem to have, but I had almost full germination on them. And so I had put 3, maybe 4 seeds of kernels of corn in each one, and 3 or 4 grew in each one. Separating corn's a real hassle. But I think it's looking okay. A little small, but I think we're going to do fine here. So what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to plant 4 rows straight out here in this bed. I'll space them about 8 inches apart, and that's it. We should get a fantastic little crop of corn out of this tiny little bed. Hope to show you what it looks like in a couple weeks. Okay, well here it is. The corn's in the bed. Now it's just a matter of giving it some time to grow. Might look a little small right now, and a lot of you might be saying, hey, how can you do this in a 4-foot by 8-foot bed? But you're going to see. A couple weeks, I'll come up here, I'll take another video. Maybe we'll just do a rundown on how the garden's doing. And you're going to see I'm going to have one nice little field of corn here. Little baby bird there going in Harry. Oh, she jumped away. She's looking to go in Harriet's coop and have some of that corn. Oh, good for her. Only thing I mind is the squirrels. Quite often the squirrels come and they want to get in there too. Harry can normally chase them away, but not too happy about the squirrels. Anyhow, got a lot of work here to do on her coop. It's well overgrown. Figured she'd eat it all up, but she just kind of likes hanging out right around the coop. So I think I'll come in here later and weed whack this down. I gotta clean it out. It's good for compost. Chicken poop is very good for compost. You just want to make sure you compost it well, because it's what they call hot. It's very high in nitrogen, but it's hot, and if you put it on there raw, it'll burn the roots of your plants and kill your plants. If you throw it in the compost, it does a lot of good. Sweet little bird there. She's giving me about 6 eggs a week. She's gone wild. Well, she's been all cooped up all winter long. She's ready to lay.